Welcome to part 2 of the timely, prophetic, important message. Do not be a victim of regret. This is what I'm saying to you. You live a life which is full of trouble. You run around, you run away, you go to and fro. You might die prematurely. And God does not care that you've died prematurely, especially if you're a Christian. In the first place, your soul will complain to God that God, you could have given me time. And yet all the time that you needed was just a few days, a few weeks to pray hard, and I mean real hard, and things would have changed. So do not regret. Pray, pray, pray. That's the answer. Paul said, make your calling and election sure. You might be a pastor, an evangelist, a son of God, a business person. You must make sure that your calling is sure. You must do something about it. You must go to the people, to the nations. You must evangelize. You must promote your business. You can't wait until you are 50 or 60. Then you say, oh, by this time I could be having a very, very big company. But all these years you're relaxing. You can't wait until you are 70. Then you say, by this time I could have evangelized to millions of people. And yet all this time you had found a group of people, 1,000 people, whom you were ministering to all these years. Now you realize that there's a bigger calling than just that. You start regretting. Make your calling and election sure in time. Do not be a victim of regret. This ministry, or rather this message, is very, very close to my heart. I watched a cousin brother of mine who is 27 years old die so painfully. No one knew that he was sick until he was submitted to hospital. You could not recognize him. You are so wasted. Of course, there are spirits that want to look like a man has got AIDS, yet it's not AIDS. These are demonic spirits. It becomes a tale of two cities. One man is so wasted like that, like God doesn't care about him. On the other side of the coin, another man is magnified by God. Why does God do these things? A victim of dishonor, rather a vessel of dishonor and a vessel of honor. I'm saying to you, you don't know if you are a vessel of dishonor or of honor. But even if you are a vessel of dishonor, knowingly or unknowingly, God can show you mercy. Of course, no one guarantees who will go to heaven or why they should go to heaven. Only God knows. But in this time, you can make a difference. You can change your life. Stop committing adultery. Stop drinking. Stop smoking. Stop smoking marijuana. Do not belong to the Illuminati. Do not practice witchcraft. Do not be a victim. Do not be a victim of regret. This is a message which is a message of love. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Stop what you're doing right now and listen attentively. I am not just saying about you missing out on opportunities in your business or in your Christian life or in your ministry as a man of God. I'm talking about now the deep things. How the devil robs your time away from you. You get a deal which is worth $10,000 a month. You run with that deal for 10 years. Yet you could have added onto that deal to make even $1 million a year. You get a ministry with 1,000 people and you rest there, and God doesn't even count that ministry. He expected you to evangelize to hundreds and thousands of people. God is not a spirit of person. He expects you to go from glory to glory day after day. Only after you pray, you are shown your new level of glory. God will not forgive you if you did not know that you're supposed to rise to a larger level. You're supposed to achieve more than what you're achieving right now. God will not forgive you. Through prayer, only can these things be revealed to you. Through prayer, only can these things be shown to you. Through prayer, only can you find the necessary breakthrough or breakthroughs. Do not be a victim of regret, because God works through prayer. He will not tell you that you are lagging behind or lagging behind, even when you are happy, when everything seems to be going on well. As a Christian, you are a hindrance to the move of God. when you die prematurely without defeating the devil, as a Christian, you are a hindrance to the move of God. When witches celebrate because they've killed someone, when sorcerers celebrate because they've made a business or they've made a building in town to collapse, the more they prosper in what they're doing, the more they celebrate, and the more God will condemn you. Even in this life, you are the hindrance to the move of God. You are the hindrance to God. Do not be a victim of regret, because all these things, you are the ones who shall be blamed. For this Son, for this purpose was the Son of God made manifest, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Romans 8 verse 19 then says, for the manifestation, that is, for the creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, meaning the sons of God, after the first Son, who is the first to Jesus Christ, also do his work, rebuking, destroying the works of the devil, sorcerers, witches, witchcraft, bankruptcy, poverty. Those things will be blamed unto you. You might say you did not know. God does not care. These things are revealed to you through prayer. Maybe you got this video because you're praying. Prayer changes things. You're pulling and pulling and pulling. Lord, where am I? God is saying, add on to what you've done already in your business, in your ministry. Because for 5 talents, you're supposed to produce 5 talents more. For 2 talents, you're supposed to produce 2 talents more. And the one person who hid his 1 talent shall be condemned. Do not be that person who hid his 1 talent. Do not be a victim of regret. Start to make your talents to grow more talents today. That is, whatever you achieve even more, and God will be happy with you. As sons of God, you're supposed to rule over this world, to take over the influence, like Joseph, like Daniel, to rule and reign, even in this end time of many, many evil spirits which are rising upon the land. My name is Raymond Mafukidze. www.mystery, that is www.mysteryuntilnow.blogspot.com. Get more videos, even part 1 of these videos. Do not be a victim of regret. Fix your life today. Solve your life today. Do not be a victim of regret. You are praying. That is why God pushed you to listen to this message. Do not be a victim of regret. This message is sweet. It is coming straight from the throne of God. As a Christian or as a non-Christian, you are praying, or God just cares about you, which is why I came across this message. Do not be a victim of regret. Prayer, intensive prayer and fasting intensively is what gives you God's revelation. Even this revelation